How's it going, everybody? This is your sound warning. Hey, we're gonna get kind of loud today. So, hi. Hope everyone's having a good night. All right. So, goodbye monetization. Hello, Riffin. This will be fun. I've only just learned most of these songs, and not even all that well, so no promises. I mean, it's mostly going to be a chatting stream tonight anyway, so, you know, we'll make do with what we can. Hope everyone's having a good night, kicking off the weekend in a heavy fashion. What are we doing? Here I am playing an anime character on a Friday night. It is what it is, you know. I don't think I want anyone to see me whenever I have a few days off. I want to be just the biggest bog lord that I can be. So here we are. All right, hey, here we go, here we go. A smile on the bright, shining face. I'll never return. How do you know? smile on a bright, shining face. I'll never return, I'll do you now. I can't find the tap for this little part. It's fine. It's fine. We learned a new song. How about that? More than I could have expected. So yeah, I don't know. I've been wanting to play for a while now, and just haven't had the time. So that's what we're doing tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna have songs on all of them. I don't know what the audio levels are like. It's hard because I don't have a way to split it. So I've got my volume, and then I've got your volume, and then I don't know where it falls in between all of that. So yeah, but I hope you guys are having a good night. All right. So, what do we want to play next? I don't really have anything like in mind. I mean, you guys know me. It usually defaults into like Metallica covers. I mean, I guess I'm turn on Creeping Death if that's what people want. Since we're going full demonetization tonight, we might as well. Where the Creeping Death? I mean, I've got this on Winamp. Yes, I still use Winamp, believe it or not. I just like it. Like, I like the little bar. Like, I've got a skin that gives me just a little bar at the top of the screen. I don't have to, like, maximize or minimize anything. It's always on top. It's a tiny little bar with all of my play options, and it works. So if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? That's usually how these things go. Oh, sorry, I'm drinking my coffee here. All right, let's go ahead and get in here. This is gonna be loud. Well, that ain't good. Hey, there we go. It's back. Sorry, my pickup went out. I don't know the solo. Yeah, I'm a rhythm player. Hell if I know. That's about the only part I know of that. right, so I've got no idea what's going on with this lower pickup. As you probably noticed, it went out a couple times there. So I don't know. Maybe I do need to put new batteries in it, but I don't have any other D cells. So yeah, I guess we'll just keep going until this thing dies on me. Like I said, I have no idea how this sounds. I really don't. This could end up being unarchived. It could be doing I don't know. We'll just see. We'll find out whenever I go back and watch the playback. And goddamn, it's been a long time since I played Creeping Death at speed. That's, whew. I think I pressed down a little bit too hard during the post solo breakdown. It's my fingers are a little raw, but it's so fun. It's so fun. It's like one of the best metal songs you will ever hear live because it's just 80,000 people screaming "Die, die, die" over and over again. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, like it's got the crunch, but I can kind of tell something's starting to fade on it. I don't know. I mean, I've had these batteries in here for a while. I don't necessarily play all that much, so I don't know how fast these batteries are supposed to go out on these pickups, but I don't know. I mean, when they've been sitting in there for 2 years, I guess really anything can happen, right? I will say that I really like these settings that I've got on right now. You know, we experimented with this a little bit last time, didn't we? Yeah, trying to figure out which of these presets we wanted to use. And yeah, I really like these presets. I think they sound great. I mean, there are some things that I can always work on my end, you know, make it a little less muddy, I guess. But overall, I mean, I think it's got that tone that I just really like. I just really like it. It's been so long since I played with the lights, but yeah. So, you know, we've got a lot going on this weekend, I guess. I promised 3 streams this week, and by God, I'm going to try fitting them in. You know, we didn't do a whole lot of FF7 yesterday. We got, what, an hour in, and we're kind of like, yeah, so we might do some more of that. And then I am on chapter 3 of Armored Core, so I haven't really decided what we're going to do there. I don't know. There's just so many things that I want to do and play right now that I just don't have enough time to stream them all. So I think tomorrow we'll probably do some more Armored Core, but I haven't really decided yet. You know, I've just been kind of taking it easy and just enjoying the days off. I went out today and got some pho, and there was a very old couple behind me who were just flabbergasted at the concept of, hey, they can use chopsticks really well. Like, they were full on, I don't know if it was their granddaughter or niece or like someone in school, family friend, something. They were like interviewing this girl. straight up interviewing for like a solid 15 minutes on like, wow, how did you get so good at chopsticks? It's like, oh, I grew up on it. Here's my life story. It's like they're chopsticks. They're chopsticks. Like the people all around the world have figured this out. You don't need you don't need an interview, man. Like it's fine. You will survive without this knowledge of how they learned how to use the chopsticks. You pick them up, you kind of angle them on your finger, and then you go to town, right? I don't know. I mean, they weren't like being sassy about it. Like they weren't being rude. Like, oh, you chopsticks, we're real Americans, right? Like they were genuinely fascinated at just the concept of them. So I guess the props to them for trying to learn. You know, I can't really complain about that. I guess we all started there at some point. So yeah, I was just sitting there like trying to get my Duolingo stuff done while I was waiting for it because I love my fall place, but they take forever. You know, especially during lunch. Like you're going to be waiting a good half an hour or longer to get your food. I'm like, you know what? I've got Duolingo. We're gonna learn some katakana. But I didn't get a whole lot done because I was too busy like trying to listen into this conversation. So yeah, that was my excitement for the day. Outside of that, it's not really been a whole lot. Now that I've finished One Piece, I've just been kind of sitting and staring at the screen. Like I don't really have a whole lot going on right now. Which on the one hand, like I always want something to do, right? Like my thing, and I was talking with my coworkers about this, right? Is like I always need to be working. So if it's not working at the retail job, then I'm doing stuff for you guys. And if I'm not here on this stream, then I'm trying to work on things off of stream to help this stream, right? And just generally trying to be active. Like I don't really take a lot of time for myself, right? And I know that's not a good thing. Don't do what I do, right? But it's just the consequence of having no money, right? Like I'm always trying to find new ways to make money. That's essentially what it comes down to. And that means working my tail off. So I don't really do a whole lot for myself. So this weekend I've just been trying to enjoy just my time. And I really have not found a whole lot to do. You know, there's these things called books that I guess I should probably pick up at some point. God knows I've got a huge stack of them. Who knows how long some of them have been sitting there. I'm sure a couple of them, the spines have started to get bent under the weight of everything piled up on top of them. But will I ever actually get to them? No, I will not. They're just doomed to be there forever until I move. And then they're going to be doomed to be on a slightly different shelf. Forgotten and unread. So yeah, I've mostly, since I finished One Piece, I've mostly just been sitting here staring at the screen. Like I might scroll Blue Sky, but it's still kind of small. Like they just reached 1 million people, right? Which sounds like a lot, but that doesn't mean like everyone's active. Like overall, when you start looking through the feeds, it's a pretty small group of people. Like you see a lot of the same names over and over again. But more importantly, it means the feed does not refresh fast enough for me, right? I need constant refreshing. Like when even Twitter is sometimes too slow for me. Like that gives you an idea of how fast I go through my token websites for all of my bookmarks, right? So yeah. When that's done, I mostly just sit here thinking about what to do. And then eventually a stream idea will come to me. And yeah. I mean, normally, here, to be honest, I would be streaming a lot more if it wasn't for the fact that I needed to, like, pre-plan them, right? Because of the YouTube algorithm, I gotta pre-plan all this stuff. So yeah, if I come up with the stream idea, you know, while I'm sitting here staring at the wall, then I put it up, and then that means I have an hour to sit there and stare at the wall. Right. That's basically what I was doing. Well, no. Before here, I was getting some inspiration, so I was listening through like all of Rainbow Rising. I don't know why. I've just been really enjoying this album. I mean, it's a classic, right? Like it's one of the best albums I think in metal history. And I don't even think a lot of people would really consider it metal nowadays, but I mean, you got Ronnie Blackmore on guitar, James Dio on the vocals. I mean, it's just a solid album, just all around for music, right? And it's like super short too. Like it's only about 29 minutes, 30 minutes, somewhere around there. So you can really just kind of sit and breeze through it, and like every song, it's a certified banger, every single one of them. Like I love every song on that album. Maybe not maybe not the Wolf. Maybe not the Wolf song. But Terror Woman banger. Starstruck banger. Stargazer banger. Light in the Black, absolute banger. So yeah, I think that's my new obsession right now. I don't know why. It's not like I haven't heard most of these songs a billion times in my life, but for whatever reason, it just kind of started coming back to me. I think it was after the last stream when I started playing Stargazer, right? Needs a little bit more fuzz. Like this is one you kind of want a little bit muddy, right? You kind of want a little bit muddy because it was made in 1976, so it's like got that really kind of grimy audio quality because production was not where it is now, right? But I mean that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like my birthday's coming up here in a couple months, and that was the one thing I asked for my birthday is I want Rainbow Rising on vinyl because I have a feeling that it sounds just absolutely incredible on vinyl. Like it's the kind of album you can kind of tell that through the right speaker system on vinyl, like you would feel the weight of it. Right? Like you could feel the bass reverberating in your bones, right? And just that fuzz, that dirt, right? So I haven't quite figured out the easiest way to get to that. Like the way that my fingering in is probably not correct. So trying to make that transition up to there it's a little odd. But I feel like the crunch that I had was gone. Like, see, this is still the, like, I bought this guitar, what, 3 years ago, 2 years ago? And I put some new batteries in it, and I've never changed them. So that tells you, like, basically if I'm not streaming, I don't really play a whole lot. So I haven't really needed to. But that also means I've never actually had my pickups go out before. So I don't know what it's supposed to sound like. Like I'm assuming that what happened during Creeping Death is what's supposed to happen, but I don't know for sure. So yeah. So I guess we're gonna find out together. But yeah, let me see what the old YouTube's got for me. Let me see what our options are. God, I can't play Four Horsemen. I wish I could play Four Horsemen, but I can't play Four Horsemen, so we're not going to. It's been a while since I played this. I played it on stream before, but we're gonna give it a shot. Here we go. Once again, I apologize if the levels are messed up. If you guys don't tell me, I have no idea until I go back and watch the VOD. So just let me know how it's going, right? Goes a lot longer than I thought.
Oh man, I messed up the fun part. Well, you know, that happens sometimes. Let's go back and do this again, shall we? Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah. 5-8, 2-4-7. Okay, there we go. Close enough.
I've never actually gotten this far in the song. All right, that's enough of that. Yeah, I've never actually gotten to the second half of the song on most of my streams, so I've never learned it. I've never learned it. Same thing with Blitzkrieg. I really wish I'd learned it. Because I know I would like the second half of Blitzkrieg. In fact, let's bring that up. Here we go. Got the interlude. In fact, I'm sure that's already somewhere in my suggested. Look, you guys know me. We're here for a fun time, and I can't even promise you that. I never promise quality here. All right, let's go ahead and do this. It's been a while. Close enough. Good enough for me. Considering I like never play these things live. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing all right tonight. My fingers are not doing so hot. My fingers are like, what the hell? It's been 900 years. What are you doing right now? It's fine. They'll heal up. That's how they're supposed to work, right? Get some water at least. But you know, what's the point of all of this if I can't make a fool of myself on the internet? I don't know. I've never been the best guitarist in the world, but it's fun. You know, that's the important thing, is that we're having fun. And yeah. You know, it's kind of like karaoke, right? Like there's a lot of people and a lot of YouTubers especially that do a lot of karaoke, and they aren't necessarily the best singers, right? But the point is that you're having fun. And that is really what's important. And I'm having fun. Now, trying to find another song to play that is less fun. I don't know, do you close your eyes yet? Already did Creeping Death. God, I can't, there's no way I can play Blackened. No way I can play Blackened. I don't know, I guess I can do something from 72 Seasons. I know most of the title tracks. Man, it's been a long time since I played Disposable Heroes. I don't know if I would still remember it. I mean, we could always turn it into a karaoke stream, I guess. That's always an option. I would feel bad for anyone clicking on my channel at the wrong time on it, but that is an option. I don't know. I've never done karaoke. I might actually do it this weekend. You know, family's going to be out of town, so I can actually be a little bit louder than I normally am. Like, I'm not a good singer, but I feel like I am a little bit better whenever I can actually, like, sing and raise my voice and actually use what little lung capacity I have. So, who knows? Maybe we'll do some, do a little bit of karaoke this weekend. I'm still trying to decide here. No. I mean, I guess I could do maybe the first half of Master of Puppets. It's really all I got here. And they're not really giving me a whole lot in the YouTube suggestions. But, you know, that's fine. It is what it is. Some days you win, some days you don't. Yeah, I just need to do an old refresh here. I really, more than anything, I really want a baritone guitar, so I can start doing some strapping on Glad stuff. But those are really expensive. Unfortunately, it's not going to be something anytime soon. But yeah, do a little bit of strapping on Glad, a little bit of Mick Gordon. I think that would be fun. I think that'd be a lot of fun. It's just, what do they have under the releases here? Fuck it. Here we go. I guess we're doing this. when in doubt, all right? I just know the opening riff to that. I really don't know a whole lot of the rest of the Through the Never. It's really just that opener, right? I mean, that's the part everyone learns, so go figure. We already played you. Okay. Let's go through the other albums. After I... Let's see. You guys want to hear some stuff from Lulu? Hey, there you go. How about that? Oh. Saint Anger. I actually like some of the Saint Anger songs, but I'm not even in the right tuning for it. The one album that they actually went way low on the drop tuning stuff, huh? I mean, let's see. There's no, I can't play that. There's like no way I can do this at speed. Like there's absolutely no way. But here we go. We're gonna go to shot. Here goes, buddies. I'm ready to get my ass kicked by this song. Yeah, I can't. There's no way. There's just no way. There's just no way. I mean, I could get back into it with enough practice, but trying to fight both the speed and years of not doing it at speed with fighting the various options I have in Guitar Pro or Guitar Rig, not doing so hot. Not doing so hot, friends. We tried, we attempted. It is what it is. We did what we could. We did our best. No, stop. Stop doing this. There we go. Why do you do this to me? Yeah. I don't think there's really a whole lot else here that I can figure out to play. I mean, fine, fuck it, let's go. That's it. Yeah, that didn't go as that did not go as well as planned. But you know what? That's fine. It's way faster. Like my thing is like I can get the main riff down at speed. But see those like half notes right there. I like to hold those a little bit too long. I don't know. I just like the sustain in my ears, so whenever I play it on my own, like it stays a little bit too long, right? And then that pushes everything else back in the music. So I really need to like sit down and just play it on my own. At speed and like learn it as they play it, but you know, it's fine. I don't play battery too much. It's mostly comes down to this, so. Losing the pick in my hand. Oh god. Oh, slipping. If I can remember how to do this. I always usually quit at the bridge, but we'll try. We'll give it a shot. Why not? It's fine. All right. Well, I think my wrist is going out, but we had some fun today, didn't we? I really need to figure out these audio levels, though. I think more than anything else. So I know how loud it is to you guys and how loud it is to me. So yeah, I'll watch the VOD and see how it sounds and make adjustments. You know, that's really all I can do is get in there, look at the VOD, which this is probably going to go unarchived for a little bit, just so I can do my thing. But yeah, we'll I'll go back through, look at the audio levels, and maybe make that a little bit better for next time. But you know, I'll try and get some clips or something out of it. So yeah, it won't be a total loss. Something for X or whatever, some shorts or something. Now it sounds fucking good. Okay, well, go figure. Go figure. Yeah, that's what I get, you know. Eventually, your wrist just gets so painful that it's just numb. So it is what it is. All right. Good night, everybody. I'm going to go rest my hands, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.